What's up, everyone? For today's video, we will learn about the trigonometry of right triangles, where we will use the Categorian Theorem and the 6 trigonometric functions. Before we start, we are given a problem here that asks us to find the value of x and then the 6 trigonometric functions. To solve this problem, let us first identify the parts of a right triangle and some important concepts and formulas that we will use. Here we have a right triangle defined as a triangle with one right angle or one angle equal to 90 degrees. Then the hypotenuse is the longest side of the right triangle, which is side C right here. Next is the adjacent. It is the side next to the given angle. Since the given angle here is at angle B, the adjacent is at side A. Lastly, the opposite is the side opposite or across the given angle, side B right here. The next important concept is the Categorian Theorem, and this is the formula for that, where c squared equals a squared plus b squared. It is used to measure the lengths of each side of the right triangle. So for example, if the two sides of the triangle are already given, we can use the formula to solve for the remaining side. Next, we have the 6 trigonometric functions, where we can just remember the abbreviation SOHCAHTOA, where SO means sine theta or our reference angle, opposite divided by hypotenuse, CA, which means cosine theta, equals adjacent divided by hypotenuse, and next is TOA or tangent theta equals opposite over adjacent. The next following trigonometric functions are just the reciprocal of SOHCAHTOA, where cosecant theta equals hypotenuse over the opposite, secant theta equals hypotenuse divided by adjacent, and lastly, cotangent theta equals adjacent divided by the opposite. Now that we've identified the parts and formulas that we need, let us solve the problem earlier. For our first problem, we are asked to find the value of x. We can already tell the given sides of the right triangle. Since 5 is at the longest side of the triangle, this is the hypotenuse or side C. Then 4 is across our reference angle, which means this is the opposite or side B. That means we are looking for side A or the adjacent side. Since we need to find the missing side of the triangle, we will use the Pythagorean theorem. We are looking for the value of A, so we need to manipulate the formula. Transpose B squared to the other side, square both sides, and this will be the formula that we will use to find the value of A. Then substitute the value of C, which is 5, and B, which is 4, into the formula. Square 5 and 4, then subtract, then calculate the square root of 9. We'll now have the value of side A, or the adjacent side, which is 3. Moving on, let us now find the value of the 6 trigonometric functions. This right here. Remember that side C is our hypotenuse, B is the opposite, and A is the adjacent. First, let us solve for SO, or sine equals opposite over hypotenuse. Since 4 is the value of the opposite side, and 5 is the hypotenuse, therefore, sine equals 4 over 5. Next, cosine equals adjacent, which is 3, divided by hypotenuse, 5. So cosine equals 3 over 5. Next is tangent equals the opposite, which is 4, divided by adjacent, which is 3. So tangent equals 4 over 3. The following 3 trigonometric functions are just the reciprocal of SOHCAHTOA, which means cosecant theta is the reciprocal of sine, so this is 5 over 4. Secant is the reciprocal of cosine, so this will be 5 over 3. And lastly, cotangent is the reciprocal of tangent, so the answer should be 3 over 4. So these are the 6 trigonometric functions. Now it's your turn. Try to solve these problems by yourself. Remember the important concepts and formulas I've mentioned earlier. See you next time as Archimedes awaits you. Subscribe to our channel and click the notification bell to be updated for our next video.